Hello everyone. Okay, so here are your cards that you chose. This card and this one and this one. Okay, so whatever one you chose, here's your reading. So we'll go for this one first. Okay, so if you chose this card here, this card is offerings. Abundance lies in the heart that allows. Share more than expected and see love come around. So there's your message for today from that card. So what's your message from your pile? Let's see. Okay, so we have victory. And this is kind of saying to you, whatever this is, this kind of works with this one, isn't it? The abundance. So whatever it is you're working hard in, wherever you're going, whatever you are doing, you are coming into victory. And the answer is yes, basically. We are changing things. We're making abundance happen. We are kind of putting our plans into action, and this is going to be your yes moment. This is going to be the moment where you suddenly realize that everything that you've been working for up until this point has been for something. It's not been wasted energy, it's not been for nothing. Okay, so we're looking at abundance coming in, and happiness, and feeling a lot more happy about where we're going. Because if you look at this card, we have, it just feels really pleasant, very kind, very caring, and just like whoosh, full of energy at the same time. So we have a lot coming in for us, but this is happiness, this is joy, this is abundance. But we need to let go of something that's keeping us in place. This could be fear of change, fear of mistakes, you know, that kind of thing. So if we're doing a business venture or coming out for love, should we ask this person out, this kind of thing. But we're holding back because we're frightened of change, we're frightened of being knocked back. This is your time to say, let go of this. We don't need this anymore. We're wearing a false mask. We don't need this situation, okay? So let's see what else the cards have got to say for us. Wow, okay, we've got loads of good energy coming in here. We have energy about everything that's going and flowing in the right direction. Okay, we have gone through some hardships, we have suffered, we have had moments of feeling as if nothing was working for us, if everything was going wrong, and we're finding it imbalanced. We're finding that we've had the patience to sort things out, to work things through, and we're getting our rewards for it. So I feel this reading is kind of saying to you that the rewards are coming. You just have to be patient with this. And it's also like you are on the right path. Don't doubt yourself, because I do feel there's a little bit of doubt there. This is kind of underpinning the whole reading at this moment, because there seems to be this doubt here that's keeping you in a place of lack, of being tired, being chained to a situation where it wasn't working for you, it wasn't happening, and now you're kind of bringing those bad habits into your future life, and it's now time to cut the ties on this one. Make it feel as if things are improving for you, and they definitely are. Now, when we're looking at this card here, the Wheel of Fortune card, this is kind of saying we are, I'm going to get in there, just pick it up, there we go, I don't know, it's not zooming in, but we're looking at these acorns here, and these acorns are requiring you to grow, to plant them, to plant the seeds to grow into big, sturdy, stable hopes, wishes, dreams. Okay, now is the time to be actionable in our lives. This is not the time to sit back and do nothing. This is the right timing, the right balance. You've got everything working for you if possible. Just let go of that fear, let go of that 5 energy of nothing changing, nothing working for us. So we're letting go of that 5 energy, and it's very important that we do this, because when we let go of that 5 energy, we suddenly see ourselves going forward very fast. Okay, there is a lot of change coming in here, but this is progressive change. This doesn't feel like bam sudden change. This feels like progressive change. This feels like where we've been at, where we've been working. We set our sights on a goal, and we're going to get this. We're going to manifest this. We're going to make this happen, and we're not going to stop until we get that abundance here, that abundance, that happiness, and all that good stuff. Okay, so we're not going to stop until we get that, and when we get there, we are going to feel like we have won the lottery, basically. So wherever this is in your life, whether it is in job, romance, house, wherever it is that you need this change to come in, and you need to let go of the fear, This is kind of saying to you that you are on course to do this, but you can't be afraid anymore. You can't allow that underlying fear to speak too loudly to you, because when it speaks too loudly, you stop doing what you're doing and you withdraw, and you don't want to do that. You want to be progressive, you want to go forward. And I feel that you can do this, but you just need to give yourself permission to do that, and that is so super difficult for a lot of people to do. So don't feel bad if you can't do that. Don't feel bad if you're caught up in that moment of feeling like we haven't got it, feeling like we have this imposter syndrome feeling going on here, like we are pretending at being successful, we're pretending the happiness is there, or we're pretending that the person we like is meant for us. You know, we need to step out of that and say, instead of pretending, say, I am worthy of this person, I am worthy of this new job. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Okay, so release. Oh wow, we've got the card of release. So this is releasing all the tensions, all the energies, all the things that are keeping us in a situation where we haven't been happy. It just feels that this situation needs to change. It feels that this situation needs to shift. But the only person that can do that is yourself. You're the one that's got it all built up inside you here. You're the one that's keeping it in a place of limitations. So you are the one that needs to let this go. And it's very important that you do this in order for you to move on. And I feel that you can do that. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Darkness. So this is kind of saying that there is hidden information, there's hidden knowledge here for you to explore, look into. You're also being given the chance to, in a lot of ways, look at things from a different viewpoint, and don't be afraid. We've got a few fear things here, but this card is saying in order to get this, we need to let go of the fear, and the fear is just hidden, is hiding all that we need. Okay, it's kind of hiding that fear is hiding the greatness that we can become. Okay, we don't need to be hidden anymore. We don't need to be in a place where things aren't working. We need to be in a better position, and the only way to do that is to, in some ways, confront that fear. Right, let's have a look. This one just came flying out. So this one is about finding inspiration in the darkest places. Okay, so maybe these two together may be a good time to think about what you can do, what you can bring to life, and allow your imagination to run away with itself in some ways. You can always disregard things later, but we're looking about creativity, we're looking about transformation, we're looking about making things change for you. And I see that this is around you. Okay, there is a feeling of you are at that place of take one more step and you won't be coming back to where you are. You'll be coming back into a better, new, more prosperous life. And I see this, but these shadows need to be eliminated, and the only way you can do that is by confronting them confronting your shadows, dealing with them, and kind of making peace with these shadows as well, by saying, I know you exist, I know what you are there for, I know why you are there, I don't have to have you now, I can let you go. We can coexist, but I don't have to acknowledge you to be in my life anymore. I don't want to. And I see this here for you. Okay, and then we have a feeling of everything's going to get a lot better, everything is going to be like a new beginning, a new chapter. We got the rebirth card here. So this is kind of saying to you that you have these feelings, run along with these feelings, listen to your intuition, pay attention, it's all in balance, it's all in sync, and you are on the right path. Your security will be there, but there is a new journey opening up for you. I do feel for you that this is a really, really good time for you. Okay, it just feels to me as if you are doing the right things, but you're not trusting yourself enough to accept the abundance that's going to come with it. Do you know? And it just feels to me as if you need to give yourself permission to allow yourself to do this. Okay, so if you chose this beautiful card, you chose this one, this is what your message is. And it says, kind of saying, lighten up, be fun, have fun, enjoy life as it lasts. You may have had a lot going on recently in your mind or in your life, but now is the time to lighten up and have fun. So let's see what the oracle cards have got to say for this as well for you. Right. So what we're looking at is opening up, embracing life as it is. There's no need to change too much because you've got what you need at this time. So again, wow, okie dokie. So this is kind of saying to you that you are blocked in some ways. And this kind of says here, allow yourself, give yourself permission to have fun, to have a lighter mode here. But because this is blocked, you have not been speaking your mind, you've not been saying what you needed to say, you've been holding back. And by holding this back, it kind of pushes you back out of the loop, if you like. You're not involved in the situation. And I do see this may make you feel like you have to defend your position, defend yourself in some ways. So this is all speaking to me of opening up, allowing things to change, flow around you, loosen up and relax those shoulders as well. Take the worries off your shoulders, because it seems to be that you can't bring those worries out because you're holding your thoughts back. So maybe someone needs to hear your thoughts on a subject. Maybe someone needs to hear what you have to say, but you've been keeping it back because you didn't want to be angry with it and you didn't want to sort of explode in this situation. But by keeping it in, you're keeping yourself in a place of not feeling happy, not feeling completely content. And now you're being asked to open up, to allow yourself to shine. And I feel that this is really, really important for you at this stage. It just feels to me as if you're now being told by your guides, by your spirits, by your angels, that it's okay to be you, to open up, to allow the better times to come through. Give yourself permission to do this, and you can do this, okay? There's nothing to stop you from being the amazing person you are, except for yourself. So yes, someone does need to hear some truths from you. Someone does need to have that conversation with you. You don't have to be aggressive about it, but once you let this go, then you can start enjoying what life has got to offer you, okay? So it's like, it feels like you're protecting yourself, protecting your energies, but what you're doing instead is you're withdrawing and you're not enjoying. You may be smiling on the surface, but within, with deep down, it feels like you're holding yourself very tightly together. Okay, let's see what the tarot have got to say for this. Okay, it's kind of getting in tune with your feelings, your emotions, and kind of connect to your emotional self a bit more. Maybe you are frightened of feeling things, frightened of opening up, in fear of getting hurt, or fear of being too unguarded. Okay, you don't need to be. And I'm also seeing the Five of Pentacles. This card, it does signify that there is a bad period in your life that you have to go through in order to appreciate the better things that are coming for you. But you don't have to be in this situation. You can make a change. You can make it change for you. You don't have to be caught out and alone and afraid. You can bring yourself into the fold. You just have to allow yourself to open up. So I do feel that the message for this reading particularly is to speak your mind on something that is quite important to you, that is causing you to feel lonely, left out, and open yourself up and give yourself permission to kind of dance and have fun, okay? So we got the Five of Pentacles. And this is also a card of lack. This is a lack of being part of life, a lack of being part of yourself. You know, it's definitely a card of withdrawal, and it's not even that you asked to withdrawal. You just, a situation happened upon you, but you don't have to accept that situation. You can change it. There is light there, you just need to find it. Okay, so yes, own your own power. What did I just say? I love that for you. So we have owning your own power. Be the amazing, powerful soul that you know you can be, that you know that's hidden beneath all these layers of everything else. Be your own self, be your own soul, and have gratitude for what you have got, not what you don't have. So what you don't have is not yours. you don't need to worry about it. But what you have got, you can be thankful for, you can be grateful for. And if you sow gratitude, the universe says, that's fine, they're being grateful for this, we can send them more of the good stuff. And we're coming in with the good stuff. The good stuff is coming for you. So you don't have to live in this place of nothingness anymore. You can have that excitement, you can have that fun, and you can have a lot more coming to you. You just have to have the gratitude in your life at the same time, okay? Do not be afraid to step out of your comfort zone as well, because I feel that some of you are so predictable in some ways that you don't step out of that comfort zone. You don't do things that will test you but will give you something better as a result of. You keep yourself in the same position, the same place. But I do feel for you, it's time to step up and start owning your life, start reclaiming that power, start knowing that you're a powerful soul, and start being grateful for what you've got. Now, when people say practice gratitude, gratitude is being grateful for your loved ones. Gratitude is being grateful for your house. Gratitude is being grateful for the fact that you are still living. You know, there are other people that will be grateful for other things. It's not what you're about to get, it's what you've already got. And it's you know, everyone has got something to feel grateful for. And once we start being grateful for things, we lift our vibrations up, and this brings in new and better things for us, okay? It's just to say we are grateful for the money in our banks, we're grateful for the jobs, we're grateful for the food on our table, we're grateful for the home over our heads that keep the rain, the wind and everything else off and keeps us warm and dry. We're grateful for our children. You know, there are so many things that we can be grateful for. We're even grateful for the electricity or the TV program that we watched this last night that gave us so much happiness and joy. You know, there is so many things that you can be grateful for. You just have to open up and see things around you, and by doing this you open up your life a lot more. So let's see what we've got coming in here. Again, it's kind of letting go of those old insecurities, letting go of those fears, and really hit home with that intuition here. Listen to that intuition, listen to your feminine self, listen to what's coming in, okay? And remember, you do things on habit a lot of the time, so we don't want to do things by habit. We need to kind of change that, change our routine. Even if it's like taking a walk to the park and we go for a different route that time, that's going to change our thought process. That's going to make us wake up a little bit more because we're not used to that area, so we change it, okay? And we're getting rid of these insecurities that don't need to be part of our life. They're holding us back in some way, so we need to get rid of these insecurities, these fears that are keeping us in a place of lack. So you can own your power, you can start taking control of your life and start having fun and dancing and letting your hair down. But it starts from you and letting go of the fears, the negativity that is keeping us in a place, okay? So we're striking negativity from our records right now, and we're embracing the happiness, we're embracing the good stuff. And that's what's good about it all, you know? We're owning our power, and by speaking our truth, we own our power. We own how we feel, we own that we don't like the situation, and that is giving us power, okay? So we are looking at being true to yourself, do not be afraid to stand up for yourself. Do not be afraid to be the hero in your own story, because you are entitled to be that hero in your own story. You don't have to be afraid to do this, but I do see that you're coming into a place where you need to adjust, need to just touch base. And once you've done this, then you can go on and have fun again, because this is kind of saying there is more to come here. You just need that renewal process, and it's just like touching base to renew, to go home. So we're speaking our truth, we're letting go of our old fears, we're letting go of old habits. We don't need to be kept in a place of lack. We can allow this to change. We're owning our power, and we're having renewal with it, okay? We're having that safety of knowing that we've got this renewal, okay? So there is a lot coming in for you that is going to be very good for you in the long term, all right? So if you have enjoyed this, please like and subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know what you thought of this, okay? I do appreciate everyone who subscribes. It really, really does help my channel grow. And that is where I want to be. I want to be giving you wonderful messages each week to encourage you to live the better life for yourself, okay? This is what we want, isn't it? So if you have chosen this card, this is for you. So if you do appreciate this reading I'm about to give you, please like and subscribe, and please comment below. So this card is saying, Divine Guardian, do not be nervous today or tonight. The path you are on will lead you right. Okay, so trust the process, trust the path that you are on. So let's see where we're going with this reading with you. So all of a sudden we have got, you are on a new path. This is all change for you. Where are we going with this? My guides are saying this is long overdue, by the way. It's like you've let old roots go and now it's long overdue for change, for sure. Okay, we have time to be true to yourself, time to be moving forward. We have time to think outside the box. You don't have to be caught up in a situation where you're not happy, where you think that you're stuck. You can go with the flow, and it's time to be creative. Okay, listen to the words you are saying to yourself. That's really important. Listen to the words that you're saying to yourself. Some of us, well, a lot of us speak negative words to ourselves each and every day, and these negative words are not good for us. They keep us in a place that makes us unhappy. So speak positive news to yourself. Speak good words to yourself. Okay, if you hear snoring in the background, this is my dog. He's having a little bit of a dream at the moment. So this is like renewal of energy and bringing yourself in protection, being grateful for what you've got. And it's also healing. So when we're speaking bad words to ourselves, it's time to heal, time to let these go. We don't need them in our lives, okay? We need to be happy. We need to protect ourselves, protect our energy. But by doing that and having gratitude, we're lifting our energy up at the same time. We are enjoying where we're being. So yes, we're trusting the process, and these cards are basically saying so far we are trusting the process of where we're going. We're not afraid to make changes that are needed, the tweaks and adjustments. We've got old roots, we need to dig them out and change something around our life that is going to bring us into alignment again. It's not saying that you're out of alignment, but I feel that you are fighting or resisting a change here, and you need to stop this resistance because it's not making you happy. It's kind of keeping you in a place where you're satisfied, but there's no true happiness, not when you scratch the surface. So let's see what we've got coming in for this cards. Okay, so we are looking at being grateful for ourselves. We're looking about changing of energies, and this is like trusting the process as well. The universe has got bigger pictures for you right now, but you also have to have participation in it. You have to set those feet one in front of the other to take that walk, to take that path. Okay, so here we go. Okay, some of you are facing challenges right now that you need to be you need to adopt an attitude of being true to yourself first and foremost. Being true to yourself. Do not allow someone's views or opinions shape the way your life is going to be. And once we're true to ourselves, once we are honest with ourselves in a way that you would appreciate someone else being honest, I feel that this is when you can start moving forward again. And it's definitely a case of yes, you're trusting the universe, but it's also a case of you're moving forward, you're making those right moves, you're making decisions, choices for yourself at this time that you know are going to be very good for you in the long term. Okay, this is being practical, this is putting the energy in, this is thinking about your situation, not about just the here and now, but about what's to come, where we're going and how we can get there. It's like putting the steps into place to grow, to change, to bring that energy to life. Okay, we are in the process of not just thinking about how to make changes for us, not just thinking about where we can go, but this is also asking us to act upon this right now, to trust, to act. There is an ending coming, and this ending is going to be very good for you. This is going to give you what you need. It's like ticking off all the boxes, saying you've done this, you've achieved this, you haven't done this, but you've done this as far as we can go for this one. We're ticking all the boxes right now, and we're moving on, and then we're going to be focusing on where we're going to go. And I do see some helping hands coming your way. It feels like there's a shifting energy. There are people around you that want to help you, want to guide you, want to give you the best start that you can possibly get. And I see this for you coming in. This does feel like a very I want to say prosperous time here. So if you're expecting some money to come in for you, you are going to get this. If you're about to sign a loan with a legal agreement and things like this, you are going to get this. But I do see that you've also got enough to give as well. You don't have to be closed off. You have enough to give at this time, and that is going to help you on your path. But there is definitely a new journey here, definitely a new beginning being shown with these two cards. There's a new beginning going on here, but in some ways you have to be quite forceful as well. Be assertive in your life, take the lead role in your life at this time. Okay, so I do see that we could also be feeling a moment of uncertainty, feeling as if we are doing it wrong, or feeling like this is not for us. And this is on the emotional level, because we have this card here, the Five of Cups, and this is kind of saying we do have this uncertainty on this level. We do have these doubts, these things that are holding us back. Are we emotionally ready for this? Are we tied to something? How do we cut the roots? There's lots of things going on and the emotional level here. It could be that some of you are emigrating. My guides have just said some of you could potentially be emigrating, and you have to say goodbye to somebody or something, your old life. You have to say goodbye to this. So this could be saying goodbye to your old life. We're mourning, we're grieving, and then we're moving on, and we have to do this in order to achieve our dreams, to achieve our goals. You cannot have a new relationship stuck in the past. You have to let this go to move forward. Okay, I'm also being shown draw a line in the sand and move on. Definitely here with this card here, we're moving on, we're drawing a line in the sand. We're tired, we've had enough of the old way, we've had enough of our old life, we've had enough of the old expectations of what people have thought of us, what people have wanted from us, and now we are moving forward. We're drawing a line. Yes, we're tired, but we still have got something to give. We still have some energy in that tank of ours, and we still have got some purpose, but we just need a moment to catch our breath. And this is great because the next part of your life is going to be interesting. It's going to be super exciting. I feel that there's going to be a moment of inspiration, if you like. Something's going to come out of the blue, and it's going to be like, wow, we've done this for you. We're on the right path. We're ticking all the boxes. We're doing it, and we're laughing about it. And we're having a lot of fun here. But I do see a lot of you have got to take that breath, take that energy. And you may have come out of a tricky situation, but you're grateful for coming out of this tricky situation. You're grateful that you're still here. You're grateful that you're still on the right path, because you are. But this tricky situation is behind you now. We are drawing that line in the sand, and we can look forward to without fear. And there is light at the end of the tunnel for you. And I do see real happier times coming in for you as well, because you've made a conscious effort to make those changes, to draw that line in the sand and say we're changing. So there are changes all around this. This is a new beginning for you. This is a new start for you, something that you've been looking forward to for a long time, something that you've needed to happen as well. This has not just been out of the blue. This has been something that you've been working for. The end goal has always been the same. We need to get to this completion stage, and we are here. There is new energy here, definitely. But be gentle on yourself as well. Okay, we've already drawn these cards, haven't we? Or haven't I drawn? Aha! So I just forgot where I was at. Okay, this one slightly jumped up. So here we go. Oh, masculine energy. Okay, there's two cards. This card here is a super masculine energy, very masculine. And so it's kind of saying own that masculine part of you. Each part of us has male and female energies, and you're asking to look at this masculine energy and walk with this masculine energy. When we take control, when we work with this energy, we are actually uncovering a lot of things here. Like we have new beginnings, new chapters, and we have no fear of doing this. We are being in some ways forceful in our actions at this time, which is a good thing, because that's very good as well. So we're being forceful, we're taking control over this situation, we are shaping and creating a new future for ourselves. But this is not something that's happened yesterday. This has happened before, and we're now looking ahead for us. So use your willpower. Do not be afraid to be strong, to show that you're strong, to show that you have this strength, this energy to take you on to the next stage. I do not see anything in this reading that's going to stop you at this stage. It just seems to be everything going forward. Even when we're tired, we're still going forward. We're still participating. We're still active in our life. So I feel for you that this is the best stage for you to be in, okay? I really, really hope that resonates. Please leave a like and a comment below. Absolutely helps me grow. And I do appreciate you. Much love. Take care. Bye.